see him. Higher. Crankbait. This is the, oh, there's a nice, look at that fish right here. There's a nice big fish. That is a very big fish.
G'day, Mick Fletoridis here for Fishing World, and I'm here with Romen from Romen Productions, and we're having a look at the new active target from Lowrance. Check it out.
Okay, I'm just dropping down my lipless crankbait. It's just here into this school of redfin. Look out in 10 meters, there's a nice big fish. He was here earlier. He came and had a look at my lure and disappeared, but now I'm jigging my lure up and down and we've got all these redfin just coming up off the bottom, clear as day. And this is literally the first cast out here at Gurgong with the active target. And there's my lure just bouncing off the bottom. And then we've got another fish, a bigger fish coming in off the top here, down for a look. I've got my lure up high, which is just here, and those little tiny redfin are just not grabbing the hooks, but they're having a look. Come on. It's a little fish, but those little fish come up very, very clear on the target, that's for sure. Just utilising my pole. Just to do a 360 look for this fish, but he's too fast for me. Too fast. Okay, so we've got our pole, and this is the forward view. So this is going this way, and it's as simple as a little click. So it's just unscrewing the side knob, and you have your line indicators here. And then it's a forward click, line the line to the line, and simple as that. Come on, big one. That's a nice native. Oh, look at it, look at it, look at it, look at it. There's reddies just busting up everywhere. That's a nice fish too. The natives are just a little bit quiet, but we can see them. Okay, to move this into scout view, you just want to undo this knob here. You want to pull the transducer up and rotate it just to the little indents or the little marks meet, and then tighten that down. And then you've got another series of indents here, and you want to make sure that you pull this one back to this one just here. So when you're looking at it and your transducer's pointing forward, you've got that little temperature gauge to your left, you've got that perfectly level to forward, and you've got your cord out on your right hand side here. And now we're ready to scout view. If you have your other sounders, so your 3-in-1 sounders on, you'll get a tiny bit of interference just because the beams are fighting against each other. I'll turn that on now to give you an example, but when you do turn them off, you can utilize your downscan 2D off the actual active target transducer. So we've got those redfin at the front of the boat, which we've seen, and this is the 2D on the active target. So you get no interference utilizing that 2D on the active target and on the live sonar. So what I'll do now is I will just change my source to my 3-in-1 transducer. So this will be pinging off my 3-in-1 transducer now, which is, you'll see the change. And we'll now pop back in settings here, and I've got my systems connected through an Ethernet cable, so I can bring up my active target back here as well. So this will pop up, and you can see very minimal interference running your 3-in-1 transducer as well. So not only is it a clear picture straight out of the box, it's also very clear when you do have other frequencies with your sonar going at the same time. There we go, my lure's getting hit so many times, and there's Reddy's jumping. There's a little Reddy, you can see it coming up. Look at the school as I'm bringing it up very slowly. It's tiny fish though, but look at the clarity on the active target with fish of this size. There we go. Those redfin are just here on the bottom. Yep, and I've got one of them. Here we go, and it's not a big redfin. Like I said, they're quite small, but you know, active target, no matter what the species, you can see them. They're small little redfin, and then those big cod that come in, or those golden perch, or those bass for your bass fishermen, or even in the estuaries, you're chasing those estuary perch, you're chasing those bream, you're chasing those flathead. It works fantastic in the salt. So small fish on active target, not a problem. I'm right down, we're both down there. It's just so cool that it goes behind the boat by a couple
Yeah,
of
that's right. You can see it, yeah.
Well, he's coming in. Look, he's gone for my lure. Oh, yeah. That's not already. Active targeting up a little fella. So that's the one that came up.
Came up, yeah.
Off the bottom.
Yeah, that's sick.
So that's on the active target. Officially on the active target. It's an incredible advantage, the active target, being able to canvas an area effectively in detail, being able to see what's around you. If that's fish or if that's just structure, honing in on where the fish might be, that's the big key, and that is what we're after. This next evolution in fishing, the clarity is amazing, and the best thing, it's a plug in and play system. You don't need to really fiddle with the settings. All I've fiddled with is the depth range. I want to keep it at 5 meters at the moment, but it's a plug in and play. Some people would say it's idiot proof, but that's what it's all about. Plug it in, scout around in 3 different modes. You've got forward view, which we're using now, which actually gives you a couple meters behind the boat as well, which is fantastic. So you can use it as a down view as well to a point. You've got your down view, which gives you a wider cone of the down, and then you've got your scout view, which is over the top, having a look at the topography of what you're covering. It's a fantastic bit of technology. Go out, do some research yourself. It's just a winner.